It's cold out there to me.
Yeah, me too.
Good evening, everyone. E911 Board of Commissioners, March 16, 2026. Will you please, meeting call to order? We stand.
Follow me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for the opportunity to be servants of yours. We ask now tonight that you guide us and direct us to make the right decisions for this parish. Please be with all of us as we leave here and travel home. Thank you so much for all your blessings you've given us. In your Son's name, amen.
Amen.
Follow me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do we have any additions or deletions to the agenda? Guests and public comment? Old business? Okay. New business. Approve the February 18th, 2026 Board of Commissioners minutes. Can I get a motion?
Make motion.
Okay, motion by Mr. Holmes, I'm sorry, writing my.
Second.
Second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion? Okay. Roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Was it? Oh, I apologize, I didn't hear. Okay, motion passed. Number two, item two, authorize the payment of approved bills and accept the financial statements as of February 28th, 2026, and year-to-date actual report prepared by Dees Gardner CPA.
So moved with DeSoto Parish.
All right, I have a motion by Ms. Burrell,
Second.
second by Mr. Baker. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Motion to adjourn. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize,
Probably
sir.
should have did this during, public comments, but just to say, I know because it's very public, online, y'all see that I'm running for a national board spot.
Okay,
And it's for NENA, National Emergency Number Association, which is the group we lobbied with or we advocated with in Washington, we have for several years. I was a state chapter president and I was, encouraged to run on a national level. Maybe a long shot, but the reason why I feel it's important to bring that up so y'all know as y'all see, that has no impact on the job. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be
Okay.
here. Now, there'll be some time when I travel for that and we'll make those arrangements. We have an assistant director in place that can handle it, and obviously Jamie, y'all probably like seeing her better than me anyway.
okay,
Comes here, but, and I always have my phone email, but that may be a long shot, it's about a 2-week voting window. But if I were to get it, it's not gonna impact, I'm not going anywhere. As y'all see that, and if y'all have any
Okay.
questions about it, you can give me a call.
okay. Well, I send you my best regards with that. All right. A motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Second, all right. We are adjourned. We're going to go right into our March 16th regular meeting. Okay, we have announcements? No, that's on my president's report. Any announcements? Okay. Call for any additions or deletions to the agenda. Guest and public comments? President's report, I have none. Council's report?
I have none.
Okay, we're down to administrator's report.
Thank you, Madam President. I just have a few items. Item one, Capitol Roads update. Nash Road, we had the mandatory pre-bid meeting last Tuesday, which is the meeting that sets the parameters for the advertised job. Bid opening is set for Tuesday, March 17th. tomorrow at 10 a.m. here at the jury office. Linwood Road, White Springs Road, Red Bluff Road. Design work is currently underway for these projects. We still anticipate a springtime advertisement. Item 2, capital projects update. Of the 4 active capital projects, those being the Stonewall compactor site, the new outdoor central plant for annex building, the KCS sewer project, and the new detention facility, the only change from last month is that the Stonewall compactor site has been awarded, and the project will begin construction sometime in April. Item 3, the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Day. As a reminder, this Saturday, March 21st, from 9 a.m. to noon, we'll be doing the parish-wide hazardous waste collection event at Logansport, Grand Cane, and Stonewall compactor sites. Examples of materials to be accepted are used oil, antifreeze, paints, etc. Examples of materials not accepted are ammunition, explosive, and gas cylinders. I'll post a full list of items on our social media platforms so the public will know. Item 4, the parish-wide debris cleanup. As of Friday of last week, the debris contractor has cut approximately 280 trees, 3,748 limbs hanging over parish roadways, and hauled approximately 21,891 cubic yards of debris to the burn pit. The additional money requested at tonight's meeting is estimated to complete an additional 20,000 cubic yards of vegetation. And that's all I have to report. Does anybody have any specific questions?
Okay. Thank you for their report.
Yes, ma'am.
Treasurer's report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
On your binders, you should have the report for February. The general fund, we received $4.2 million in revenues. Most of it, again, is the ad valorem taxes. We're at 94% for projected budget amount. The expenses are at $2.1 million with a net change of $2,088,861. And please note that the transfer to the animal services in the amount of $662,000 has been made. The road fund, $6.9 million in revenues, with, once again, most of it coming from the ad valorem taxes. And then our sales tax collections are up by about 4% for the month. Expenses are at $1.4 million, a net change of $5,492,867. Witness and jurors, revenues are at 19.8% and expenditures are at 4.7%. The jail fund, we received $316,886 in sales tax and interest earnings, and the operational expenses are at 20.6%. Correctional facility, there was expenses in the amount of $2,132,955 that was paid out to the contractor and the architect. The fund ending balance as of February is $12,860,927. Solid waste, we received $5.6 million in revenues, with most of it coming from the ad valorem taxes and sales tax. Our tipping fees are below budget by about 1%. That is better. We catched up from last month. Expenses are about $1.3 million with a net change of $4,331,859. Criminal court fund, we received $155,035 in revenues, and we have spent $48,018 in expenses, a net change of $107,017. Office of Community Services, total revenue $79,473, while the expenses are $185,816. That's a net decrease in the fund balance in the amount of $106,342. We have submitted the request, from June in the amount of $30,904. We did that last week, so I expect that check to come in the next few weeks. Airport funds, revenues are at 2.9%, while the expenses are at 4.2%. Rental assistance, revenues at 19.6% and expenses are 18.73%. Animal services, revenues are at 94.68%. That includes the transfer from the general fund, while the expenses are at 15.08%. Sinking fund, no activity other than the interest. The account has a balance of $3,157. Self-insurance, we have transfer and receive payments from other entities totaling $489,776 as of the end of February, and we have paid out $391,762 in claims, admin fees, and prescriptions. The fund has a net change of $98,013.81 with a fund balance of $38,634. Disaster relief, no activity for February. The fund has a balance of $409,355. However, we will be paying invoices that we received just last week for the debris cleanup. And as always, if y'all have any questions on a specific line item in the financials, just get with me after the meeting and I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Linda.
Thank you. All right, accept the financial statement as of February 28th, 2026, and year-to-date actual report. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, that was Mr. Baker and Mr. Ross. Roll call vote, Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
All right, motion passed. Approval of minutes. Approve February 18th, 2026 regular meeting minutes, February 23rd, 2026 special meetings minutes, March 2nd, 2026 administrative, budget and finance policy and procedures, solid waste and road committee meeting minutes.
So move with all necessary correction.
Okay, motion for Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second Ms. Burrell. Roll call vote, Mr. Fuller.
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Old business. Amend the road fund budget in the amount of $300,000 to cover debris removal from the ice storm.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Jones,
Second.
second by Mr. Baker. Discussion?
Yes, question. What's this gonna cover?
It's an additional request to finish out the vegetation that needs to be picked up. It's for the storm debris.
Okay, in the areas that ain't been done?
And as much as we can get, yes, ma'am.
Okay, 'cause we got quite a bit of area, ain't
Yeah, and what the debris contractor can't get to,
Yes.
our road crews will eventually get to. Now, just to be clear, it's not gonna be tomorrow. People are gonna be probably calling y'all. I know they've already been calling a lot of y'all.
Good
but-
call.
Yeah, exactly.
But, and just to make sure they understand, some of the road crews have gone through certain areas and picked up the debris. Well, people go out and put more garbage out. So they have standing orders. If people put garbage out there, we're not picking it up. We are not trash haulers. That's happened. So I've told the superintendent of the road department and the assistant, I said, if someone calls and wants you to come and pick it up, and we have already hit that area, they're gonna have to wait. It's gonna go to the bottom of the list because we've already done it. I mean, there's 780 miles of roads that we got to do, so we'll get to everyone eventually, so.
Mr. Norton, I have
Yes,
a
ma'am.
question for you. I know you said putting them to the bottom of the list. Are you keeping a running track, locations as far as what streets they're on, what dates and streets they're on?
Not the dates that they go on. We have a list of roads that they're attacking, and are you talking about the debris contract, or are you talking about our people?
I'm talking about our people.
They are handling that, dispatching it as, however the road department can do that. I mean, they haven't given me a list, hey, we're gonna do this one first, this one first, this one first. No. As they come in, they issue work orders and they go at them as quickly as they can.
Okay, I'm just trying to get clarity. I understand their means of doing it, but on the backside of that, for instance, we do have someone, they've already been on the street, they've already picked up the debris, and putting them, you're saying putting them on the bottom. But my question is, are we gonna have anything in standing order to say that, yes, I went on this street, I picked up debris on this street on this day, so that we can cover ourselves to say,
Yes, yes, that's in the work order.
that's what I'm trying
Yes,
to find,
ma'am.
because see, when you said put them on the bottom of the list, but I need to know what do we have in place, and you said the road department, what do we have in place to say that, okay, I went on this street, say Monday. Okay, I'm not gonna cycle back around to this street. If you put some debris out there Tuesday, but I got documentation I was there Monday and I picked it up, then I just wanna let you know that we gonna cycle back to you because this is when I was there.
Yeah, the road department has a list a mile long of roads
Okay.
and areas that they need to get to, and they are slowly whittling that list down.
Okay,
Meaning that list that they have, if they've already gone to that road and they've already picked up, because this has not happened in a vacuum. We have been advertising we're gonna be coming to do this for months now.
I understand
So,
all of that.
you know, if someone can't get their debris out there and they wait after we've passed and they go out there and they put the debris, they're gonna continue to go down that list, and whatever they're actively working on, when they get done with that, they'll go back and hit those areas.
And like I said, again, I'm okay with that,
Yes,
as long as
ma'am.
we have something documenting that I've hit the
Yes.
street and the community know that,
Yes.
hey, we've been on that street, but we coming back to you, but we're not coming back to you probably as fast as you would want us to, but we are gonna come back to you.
That detail is in all the work orders that
Okay.
they generate, so that would be
Okay.
easy to answer.
Okay,
Just so y'all know, I'm riding mine. I know what's been worked and what hadn't. And
Okay.
I would appreciate they get round to my district. We're not out, it's all our district here in Mansfield, 'cause there's a lot of them hadn't been done.
I assure you, every time you've called me, my call has been to the road department, and they've got a work order for those, so,
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
'cause I go and check, when they call me, I go out there and check
ma'am.
and see what's going on out there.
any other, okay,
Is this a contract the last time, last payment? I mean, the 300,000?
Yeah, that's it. We're not giving them any more, because that's the estimate that they gave me. And I said, this is your last bite at the apple. Once it's done, we're done. Now, we get reimbursements up to 75% of all this stuff. In addition, as I understand it, a lot of the forced account labor that goes involved, and Lily knows more about that than I do, related to where our people are doing the debris cleanup. As long as we're documenting it, we're supposed to get some reimbursements for those costs as well,
Okay.
so.
and this goes back into our disaster, this goes back into that pot, right?
Yes, the monies that we get reimbursed for what y'all have allocated for that. Now, like, if there's overtime or regular time that we're paying people to go pick up debris, Lee's probably just gonna put that back into fund balance.
Let me
Okay.
ask you this,
Yes,
'cause
ma'am.
I wanted to know. What about this debris that these, electric companies are cutting down? 'Cause I'm noticing that the companies, they'll go by and pick up some of it, but some of this debris, these electric companies, shouldn't they be the ones to get that up? Or we got to be responsible for getting it up?
No, that's up to the electric company.
Yeah, 'cause they
Now,
just leaving it
every,
down there.
every truck that's working, they have to document each time they take a load and who it's for. Now, the DRC, the contractors, they are working for the state also. So,
Okay.
and we've made it very clear with them, we are not paying for the state's debris removal, the state's doing that, and they keep that clear. The monitoring company helps make sure that happens. So,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, 'cause I've been telling you, that's a state highway, and the state
Yeah,
should
no,
be,
we would not pay a dime. We should not pay a dime for anything on a state highway.
okay.
No,
I got- that's what I want.
Okay,
Well, to get clarity, like I say, Fire Tower, those people that came through before the storm, if that's what you're talking about, like those people that cut the limb before, they just piled them side the road. So who's responsible for getting those? Are we responsible or they are? Okay,
They are.
got it.
They
Yeah.
are, they
Uh-huh.
should be.
Thank
any
you.
other questions, Mr. Jones?
There's one more question on this. How hard would it be, because we get phone calls from people saying that the limbs have haven't been picked up in the area. So, and I don't know whether or not the crew has been through that area or are they coming? So how hard would it be to get a list of the ones that they have done?
In your department head reports, the road department's been giving you a list of all active work orders, and it's all in there.
Okay.
So you should be able, yeah, I mean, that's all in there. Yes, sir. So you do have a
Call 'em
working
back,
list.
So I can call and say, look, well, they've been through that area,
Yeah.
and they probably got other areas to go to. You know, if they get a chance, they probably double back to you once they finish everything else.
It was pretty thick this time, so this is,
Yeah, that's a list of department head reports, but you also have that road
Okay, I
report
see it.
that y'all get for
Okay.
years. But
all right.
the department head report has a list of all active work orders that have been completed, or maybe it's still work in process. That's that new report I gave you all at the beginning of the year that tracks everything that they're doing, all work orders. So that's in there.
Any other questions? Okay. Roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 All right, motion passes. New business. Authorize the president to sign a corporate endeavor agreement between the DeSoto Parish Police Bureau and Louisiana Department of Veteran Affairs. Can I get a motion?
So move.
It's Mr. Fuller,
Yes, ma'am.
a second
Second.
by Mr. Jones. Second for discussion, any discussion? Okay, roll call vote.
Aye.
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 Okay, motion passes. Number 5, the DeSoto Parish Police Jury is providing notice pursuit of Louisiana RS 4217 that will be conveying for an executive session as authorized by Louisiana RS 4217A2, and that it intends to enter into the session for the purpose of discussing the lawsuit filed by Joshua Smith versus the Travelers Identity Company, DeSoto Parish Police Jury, and Darren Cooper, suit number 83975, Division B, 42nd Judicial District Court. The decision in the executive session will be limited to matters exempt from the open meeting requirements set forth in Louisiana law. No final or binding action will taken during this executive session. The DeSoto Parish Police Jury is providing notice pursuant to Louisiana RS 4217 2 that it will be conveying for an executive session as authorized by Louisiana RS 4217A2, and that it intends to enter into the session for the purpose of a strategy session concerning certain legal matters related to litigation concerning land acquisition. The discussion in the executive session will be limited to matters exempt from the opening meeting requirements set forth in Louisiana law. No final or binding action will be taken during this executive session. I get a motion to go into executive session.
Can you read that again for us? I so move.
Motion by Mr. Ross, second by Mr. Raines. We will be, vote, I apologize. Aye.
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 We will convene into a executive session. We shall return.
Nothing even happened. Just a wind.
That's who that,
He said
Add that everybody back.
Lane something,
I
but
don't know Lane. Kevin Cole.
that is your.
Okay, can I get a motion to reconvene from the executive session?
So move. We
Okay,
convene
motion-
from the executive
Motion
session.
by Mr. Jones,
Second.
second by Mr. Raines. Got to vote on that, right?
Yep.
Roll call vote.
Aye.
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 Okay, we are reconvened from our executive session. Item number 7, accept the resignation of Kenny Sanchez from Fire District Number 2 and open the floor for nominations to appoint a replacement.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller? Okay. Second?
Second.
Second.
Second by, sorry.
Mr. Baker
Mr.
or Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, Mr. Baker. Open for discussion or nominations?
You have to live in that district to be part of that board?
Yes.
What's the guy's name?
Kenny Sanchez. Oh, I know somebody.
Kenneth.
Okay.
Where's that at?
One we were gonna nominate. I gotta have his name down here.
area,
Keisha?
Four Forks.
Well,
Can we,
you probably should vote on this, and then you're gonna,
yes. Okay, oh, that's correct. We have to have a roll call vote. I apologize on the resignation first of Mr. Kenny Sanchez. Roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay.
Sorry.
Motion passes. So now we have to make an alternate?
well, I don't know if there's,
Or should
I mean, it's
that-
open floor for nominations, so I guess.
Well, I had a name of
I've got it out in the truck if you want me to run out there.
I think she went out to make a phone
Okay.
call.
I don't know why I lost it.
Gloucester.
That's for Gloucester, not Longstreet, so Gloucester, Keachai, Four Forks area. Road lives over there. Kickapoo, yeah.
Yeah, Kickapoo.
I know there's a bar in Bar.
Where is that mine for one?
Should be.
I like to talk to somebody else.
It's gonna challenge it.
Yeah, it was Lane.
So we just,
Okay, I'd like to nominate, Mr. Lane Stedman. Stedman.
Second.
Stedman, yes.
And how long these for?
When you
2
second.
years,
The remainder of his term.
Right. Second it.
Oh, okay. So we have a motion from Mr. Holmes to nominate Mr. Stedman and a second from Mr. Raines. Any other nominations? Roll call.
I wish I'd have known this was up.
I mean, that's not really quite worded.
That's
That's
what I'm
part of
saying.
my area.
Somebody can make it,
Got a couple people.
I would say somebody needs to make a
I ain't talked to them though.
motion to appoint Edmund.
But, okay, so an alternate motion.
Well, it shouldn't be listed as two things.
Okay.
Two separate. Accepted and resignation and then your,
You can, here,
I don't know.
how it should be. You're gonna, know Legal.
How to fix it. It really should be listed as two separate things. It should be accepted the resignation of Kenny Sanchez and then accept a nomination. But you've done the motion to accept the resignation of Kenny Sanchez, which has already been voted on,
Okay.
which passed. So, I would actually suggest just making a agenda item for next month to accept the, Lane Stedman as a replacement for the fire district number 2.
Okay. So basically, we're not going to vote on it per,
Well, it doesn't say, it says open the floor for
open
nominations.
the floor for nominations.
For replacement, and so
For
there's been,
replacement.
a nomination has been made for Lane Stedman. So,
We made the nomination, so we would need to vote at the next meeting.
I would put it on the next meeting agenda for a vote. Because you've opened the floor for nominations, but the agenda doesn't list any solution.
It does
to-
not.
to-
Well, I mean, you can put and appoint replacement.
And open the floor.
Except you've already accepted and voted on the resignation of Kenny Sanchez.
Whatever you want to nominate somebody else.
Well, if you put Lane Stedman on for a vote for the next meeting, then I guess if somebody had an alternate suggestion, they could make an alternate motion. But he's the only one that's been nominated today. So I would put him on for a vote on the next meeting. Would be my suggestion.
That'd be the legal.
Could we do it at the committee meeting?
The item says, and open the floor for nominations to
Or would it have to
appoint
go
a
through
replacement.
committee?
Did you go
Appoint a
through
replacement.
We
Yeah.
accepted the resignation.
So,
You've done that. You've opened the floor
Right,
to
and we
For
appoint.
the nominations.
So
We should do
someone wants to make an
Alternate motion.
that's what I mean.
alternate motion to appoint the replacement of Lane Stedman, that'd be fine.
So we can go at that route.
Yeah, you should be able to. According to the wording of the
Did
on the
this
agenda.
go through committee? Or you don't have to?
No, I don't think it has.
That said, and open the floor for nominations to appoint a replacement.
Someone wants to make a motion to appoint him, they can.
I make a motion, we appoint Mr. Lane Stedman as the replacement for Mr. Kenny Sanchez to finish out his remaining term.
Is there a second?
Yeah,
Second.
somebody feeling right too with this.
Then there's a vote.
Oh, you vote.
Okay,
For nominations, we vote.
okay, well, we have a motion. We had a motion by Mr. Holmes. And a second by
Right.
Mr. Raines. Roll call vote. Mr. Baker.
Aye.
No,
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Just yes or no?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Resolutions. Authorize the president to sign Resolution 8 of 2026 awarding the construction contract for the LCDBG project. Motion.
Make a motion. Second.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Justice. Discussion.
what project is this?
Bird Streets, I believe.
Yeah.
You good, Ms. Burrell?
I got it.
Okay. Roll call vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Authorize the president to sign resolution number 9 of 2026, authorizing the purchase property upon which certain parish compactor sites are located. Motion,
So move.
Mr. Baker.
Second.
Okay, Mr.
Latham.
Latham, I'm sorry. I had to write it down. For discussion. Roll call vote, Mr. Fuller.
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Ordinance. Adopt ordinance number 6, ordinance number 7, ordinance number 8 of 2026, relative to drainage regulation within the parish. Need a motion?
Make a motion.
Okay, motion, Mr. Holmes, second by Mr. Raines. Open for discussion. Okay. Roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Okay, administrative items.
All right, administrative items. Item number 11, authorize electronic sign placement located at the corner of Independence and Highway 171.
Move.
Have a motion? Second, anybody?
Second.
All right, Mr. Baker. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, this sign is gonna be used for everybody, right?
Where is it?
All the activities around the whole parish.
I think she said yes the last time.
I just wanna make sure. I want it on the record.
All right, any more discussion, anybody else? Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 All right, motion carried. Item number 12, motion to accept the location of the Makerspace facility on Independence Avenue. Authorize obtaining an appraisal of the property and accept the donation from the DeSoto Parish Library Board in the amount of the appraised value for the acquisition of the property.
So move.
I'd like to make an alternate motion.
We need a second.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Jones. Mr. Raines, second, all right?
Yes, I'd like to defer to a later date.
Yeah.
That entire proposal.
I'll second that, to defer.
Yeah, what's on this?
I'd like to, one reason I'd like to defer is because, first off, I've never seen anything that shows how much this is going to cost the parish. You know, how much is it gonna cost to build this facility? And I haven't seen them send us anything showing what they're budgeting to operate it and maintain that facility once they get it built. You know, it's gonna cost a lot of money to build, operate, and maintain a facility such as this. And I don't want to get in a situation that we've been in the past where we build something and then don't have the money to operate it. Because I don't want the library board coming back to us to bring this before us and say, we can't operate it now. We're gonna have to let y'all help us out. So I don't know how much money they're planning on spending or how much of their tax money they're planning on using to operate it. But it's also, I think they're walking a very, very thin line because on legalities, the tax that was voted in for libraries was voted in for libraries. It was voted in to maintain and carry, libraries. The voters never voted for this kind of thing, this marketplace. And I think if they're going to go through with this, they're going to have to take some of the money that's obligated to the libraries, and they're going to have to take it away from the libraries. And I think it needs to be okayed by the taxpayers. I think it needs to be put back before the taxpayers and let them vote whether or not they want to redistribute this money and put it towards a makerspace.
And I at least would like to see an opinion from the Attorney General's office. I concur. I agree. I don't know that based on the research that I did, and I'm not an attorney, but it looks to me like they better get an opinion from the Attorney General's office, because once you cross from providing a learning atmosphere to a teaching atmosphere, then you're out of the purview of the library board. So I just think they need to get a professional legal opinion from the state. Remember, they sat in here and said this was the first of its kind, never been done.
Right.
Since we don't have a precedent, I think we ought to at least check and make sure they can legally do what they intend to do. And I don't think that's too much to ask.
Mr. Dilbert? If I may.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, you should have gotten a packet with all the information that you've talked about. There's a book that we sent out to, and every place you remember should have got one of those. It did give you the cost of how much it was going to cost to build it and how we were going to make sure that we took care of it. And that projection went through many, many years forward that we would be able to pay and do that. When you talk about the makerspace, it would be unique in that all the things that we want to do would be within one building. But libraries all over the state, all over the country are already doing makerspace. This isn't the first time that's ever been done. It's been done by libraries all over the place. We're just beginning to do what somebody else has already done. But what we're doing is we're taking it to another level. It does fall within our mission, which is to educate, is to entertain. There's several things that are written within the parish bylaws, within the board bylaws, that this is what we'll do, and that's what this makerspace will do. It will educate, and we'll be able to do things for citizens that they wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. And I think that's the uniqueness of it, is that they won't have to go other places to do it. They can do it right here. They can be certified right here. We'll provide but any citizen can come in and use it. It's just one of those unique things that we can do for our citizens in this parish that no one else is doing. They will be doing this at some point. I'm telling you, they will be doing it at some point. But right now, we would be one of the first to do it. So yes, makerspaces, you can look at almost Shreveport's doing them. They've already got a makerspace there, but they're not one building. They have a makerspace bus that goes around, and it's a sewing thing, and they drive it all over the parish. And they go to different areas, and it's a makerspace. But it's in a truck, and it's in a, what you call the old bookmobile. That's kind of what they do. So it's not done before. Libraries are doing it all over the place. We're just trying to get on the front edge. But yes, we've got everything covered. The costs are covered. We said that it's going to be right at $7 million. We've said that from the very beginning. The funds are there to take care of that. We've got the funds to take care of it for many, many, many years. We feel like we can do that. We're going to have the staff on there that can do it. I think it's going to be a great thing, and we're going to miss out on a great opportunity. I hope we can get this done. I think it's going to be a great thing for us.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss out. We just want some bases covered.
Yeah, but if you
And no offense if I don't take your opinion, but I mean, I would love to visit with the library board.
yeah.
Right, I know Mr. Arnell's on that. I would love to. You guys let me know the next time you're gonna meet. I have several questions I would like to ask you.
Sure, we
I don't
would
want
love
you to
that.
get on the defensive about it.
No, I'm not
And
on
I'm
the defensive.
uncomfortable until I know some things. And
Yeah,
I would
and-
like to sit down and talk to the board myself so that because I called 12 people. And of the 12 people that I called, now I know that's not a very scientific way to do it, but it's 12 people I knew. Never heard of Makerspace.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything about this but they did tell me what they thought the library needed to do first. Same thing Mr. Latham mentioned the last time you were up here and he spoke with you about the signs.
Yeah.
You know, I understand there's some of the stuff that's provided for the students for a month-long session in the summer is not fully funded. And I understand we've had to have some fundraisers for that. And some of that I would like to ask, how is that possible? How are we still doing that when we have this? And I pulled what I could find in records to see what kind of money you had, because I haven't seen your financials. But
Right.
I know you got enough money to fund the current programs, but why are we holding fundraisers to fund them? You know, so I have quite a few questions, if it's okay, before I'm on board.
No,
I need them answered.
And I hope I'm not coming across as being on the defensive, because I'm not, because I just think this is a thing that we can do for the citizens of this area. And I think that everything's legal. I'll be happy to get an Attorney General's opinion. I'll get with the parish attorney and we can figure out how to do that. But again, I don't think this is nothing that other libraries aren't doing. You can look it up. If you can go online right now, type up library makerspace, and you're going to find them one after another throughout the United States. It's not something different. But yes, happy, you can come to the next board meeting. We'd be happy to talk to you, to let you know what we're dreaming about doing for the citizens here. And I think that I can get you caught up in it. I believe in it that much.
Well, me too. That's
Yep.
why I offered to come and speak with you.
Good.
I just wanna make sure it's a legal thing. I don't wanna be using funds that were allocated for the libraries on something that the voters did not vote on.
Right,
The voters did not vote on this. They voted for the library taxes to be taken care of the libraries,
right,
to maintain them and upkeep them and to, run them.
right.
And I know y'all sitting on a lot of money over there, but I'm also, I feel like, just because you've got a lot of money, it's a bad thing. Our government entities seem to think just because they have money, they've got to spend it. I'm of the opinion that when you're collecting too much tax, then it's time to let go of that tax money and put it back and let the residents have a break in their taxes. But I'm all for it but I feel like it needs to be brought before the voters and let them decide. Do we want to split that tax and put part of it to the makerspace and the rest of it to the library? So be it.
So I'm thinking, if we get an Attorney General's opinion that says it's fine that we do it, would that be okay?
I guess if he says it is.
Okay.
Yes.
How viable are the funds for the finances to build this and maintain it?
So ask that again?
How viable are the library board's finances for maintaining this, building this and maintaining it, and also keeping the operation of the libraries going as well?
Yeah, we can do both. I think we can, with the money that we have coming in, we can take care of funding the building. After we get it built, we'll be able to pay for the staff, pay for that. All that's there, even the money that needs to build it.
Yeah, I know, I go attend the meetings and I know to get the financial reports, but it's not just for me, but I want them to know
Right.
that you're just not throwing something up
No.
in the wind, and then later on down the road, we won't be able to maintain it
Right.
because of cost.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
answered Mr. Jones just now. I think we can take care of it. I don't want to think. I don't want anybody thinking they can. I want to know it can be done. Because I don't want you coming back in a few years from now and saying we can't do it and we need some more funds, or we need the police jury to help us out. The police jury in the past has built things without approval from the public, and we're paying for a animal control center now.
Right.
Every year, $750,000 or so to fund it because we never did get funding from the public.
Yeah.
Well, I think that, here's the thing, if the economy keeps going like it is, the only thing that can hurt that is if we just take a big, mad plunge. But if it keeps going like it is, we don't have any problem. I can tell you, there's no thinking about it. I know we can do it.
Mr. Latham?
I've got one thing. I look forward to the makerspace. I think it's going to be a good thing. But I see their point. The taxes that were passed were to maintain the library, keep them operational. And when you started coming up here, it made me look at our own library, and I brought up the sign, at our library in Stonewall. But also, at night, it is pitch black dark over there. You cannot even see the library from the highway. It is so dark. So I feel like, at least the and I think Pelican doesn't even have a sign.
They have a sign. They have a
Do they have a sign?
And
Okay.
I've got a picture of one, I'll send it to you.
Okay, good.
For Stonewall.
Okay, well,
Already
good.
taking care of it for you.
Good. We're looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
And, before we move forward, I'd like to see those lighting upgrades at Stonewall too, because it is pitch black dark.
Okay.
I just want to say,
Ms. Burrell?
I think makerspace will be a good thing for the parish. I just had a problem with where y'all feeling in that.
Yes, ma'am.
But I do want to say, in our fairness, I can't see us doing it for one and not do it for the other, because we paying for building, taking care of and study fund and giving money to one building up there. But we don't want to take the chance on you. So I feel like if we can take a chance on that, because the 4-H building, come on, it's the same thing. It ain't no different. We doing it. So I wouldn't want to count them out And then the other ones filed by, they filed by the wayside, and we do it for one group. My thing, rules are rules. If we gonna do it for one, we gonna do it for them all. And I can't see turning you down. And I'm knowing for a fact, we invested some money up there. And we maintaining it, and we've been maintaining it for years, and that's something the citizens don't even get to use.
Thank you.
Mr. Raines?
Have you ever entertained the idea of a library in Frierson? It's a pretty growing area.
No, we haven't. That may be something to think about.
Yeah, you need one.
Got a lot of people there that
Agree with
don't
that.
have Wi-Fi,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I agree
If
with
you
that.
if you get us a group of citizens ready to talk about it, I'd be happy to visit with you.
Fries and grown.
Can I just say one more
Specifically to
thing?
this.
Last thing, the reason why I brought it up is revised statute 25-220.1. I looked it up myself, and it specifically says in that statute, we're the governing authority.
Right.
And we have the approval or disapproval of whatever the board decides they want to do.
Yes, sir.
And all I'm asking, since I've been here almost a year, and I've not yet spoken to any one of you guys, except casually through the police bureau, Mr. Jones, but I'm just saying, I don't want you guys to take it the wrong way, but I just feel like it's my responsibility to dig into what exactly is going on and either approve or disapprove, like the statute gives us the authority to do.
Yes, sir. I understand that. Thank you.
No, we have an alternate motion, I thought.
Can I ask what later date means?
Well, as soon as we can, when's your next meeting?
May.
May? Unless they want to hold a special one to
We
me?
can hold a special meeting.
Because
You hold us-
we had
you
to
know.
cancel the last meeting, so we,
Yeah, we can hold a special meeting.
They canceled the last one?
yeah, we didn't have attendance.
Yeah, and
So
then
he'll be
still got to
back.
get the Attorney General's opinion as well.
I think we have,
I mean, I don't, the alternate motion is defer to a later date. I mean, unless,
Yeah, we don't have to
unless-
give a specific date, but
well,
I
no,
just
no,
meant
wait,
like,
he
I hope
wanted
it's not a
one,
year-
but,
I hope it's not like a year down the road,
well,
soon,
well, that's, I mean, that's what's up,
Yeah.
that's what's up there. And I don't know about the AG opinion. That's not part of the alternate motion that's up there.
no.
So whether or not this body decided they wanted to wait on one would be a different issue. I mean, that's the motion.
The way it is, it could be put on next month.
The way it is, it could be put
Put on
on
anytime.
next month.
We can get an Attorney General's report without having to get
Well, no, a body has to vote to seek a AG opinion.
But that's their body.
No, you just
Ye-
read.
Yes, they could seek one if they wanted to.
Well, we the governing authority,
That's what
we'll
he
get it
just said.
quicker. I mean, we'll get an AG opinion quicker.
We could
Well,
also,
They would.
Right, but you'd have to have that on the agenda and vote on it.
we could go pretty, well, we could go pretty deep on that, but I think that's good enough.
Put that in the motion.
You gotta put that down to put that in, don't you?
They decided to beat it now, so ain't no point in holding it up.
Where we at?
So the later date is vague.
So do you wanna seek
It's
AG
very vague.
opinion, or do you
I
not?
understand that, but
That's what we need to vote on. Seeking AG opinion or not?
Vote on it.
no, the alternate motion was deferred to a later date. You're only allowed to have one alternate, per your bylaws, you're only allowed one alternate motion per
just make another
agenda
I
item.
make an alternate motion.
So,
Make
no, we
another
have to
alternate
vote on
motion
this
then,
one
a
first.
third alternate motion.
We have to vote here first.
Your bylaws say there's one alternate motion, so this is the
They
alternate
change them
motion.
all the
that-
time,
that
man. They don't ever go by.
Oh.
We're starting today.
Well, when we gonna start using Robert Rules of Order?
Yeah,
I just can't
Ro-
understand it.
Robert's Rules of Order falls into place when,
Call for
The-
question.
Your bylaws govern, and Robert Rules of Order only are relied upon if in the silence of your bylaws on an
I
issue.
the bylaws. So the bylaws says one motion, one alternate motion, so from my understanding, we have to vote on
We
this
gotta vote
first.
on this.
You vote on this.
We vote on this, and then someone can make,
No,
No,
either
just one.
either this fails or passes. If this fails, then you vote on the original motion. If it passes, you don't vote on the original motion.
May I make a
We
suggestion?
need to vote on
May
this.
I speak? y'all defer it to a later date. Library board can have a special meeting. They can put on their agenda to seek an attorney general's opinion, probably a lot quicker than y'all can schedule one for next month. So
There you go.
I'm just saying, that's the short, quick answer to
Bingo.
getting that.
Let's vote on it.
That good?
Vote on it as is.
Well, I mean, that's the rule. You vote on this, and you guys vote yes or no, whatever you want to do.
Call somebody name and
That's
vote.
the rule.
All right,
Said aye, so aye.
roll call vote.
Aye.
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 I'm confused. I really am, but I'm confused.
We have to vote on this first. This is, okay, Mr. Combs is back in here.
Number 12. 13.
Motion passes.
Not yet.
Alternate motion passes. Budget and Finance.
Authorize the jury to amend the general fund capital budget in the amount of $165,000 to allow acceptance of the low bid for the new outdoor central plant annex building in the amount of $515,000. Original budget for the project was $350,000.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Oh, that's her job.
Oh,
That's her job. She takes
I-
the vote. Oh,
oh, I got a question.
discussion.
The money went up, you saying?
Yeah.
The lowest bid on the project was $515,000. We only
So we
budgeted,
gonna redo the annex building, right?
we're putting new environmental controls over there for the annex building to be separate from the clerk's office.
Courthouse, DA, tax assessor.
All right. Cause we done remodeled the annex building before.
It's just the air conditioning. Yeah.
Heat, they
Oh,
said,
yeah, this is
Heat,
the air
heat and air
conditioning.
conditioning.
they ain't have none this winter.
Today was inclement.
Huh?
They didn't have no heat this winter. All they have is plug-in heaters.
Air conditioning heat runs
This
on.
is the air- this-
Breakers flipping.
On the road.
This nigga didn't warm up for nothing there.
Lord.
When he
Get away from me.
heat up to 50, now he
I just wanna make sure, cause there's one reason we ain't getting the courthouse tax didn't get paid, cause they said they did the annex business and didn't do the courthouse.
Let's vote. Let's keep it moving.
Mr.
Yeah.
Budget and Finance Chair.
We got a motion, second.
Well, it's in your court now.
Oh, I apologize.
I read the agenda item. It's your game
I
now.
apologize. I'm going back and forth here.
I'm confused.
I'll get a motion, please.
We ain't
Got
got
the
no heat over there.
Oh, I didn't hear, I
The
didn't,
motion and a second.
I just want to make sure.
okay. Mr. I do apologize. Roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Ah,
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Policies and procedures.
Item number 14, authorize amending policy 603 to address employee compensation during declared inclement weather events.
All right.
So move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Justice?
No.
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 Ross and Fuller.
Ross and Fuller.
Mr. Ross and Mr. Fuller.
Yes, ma'am.
First, motion and a second. Roll call vote.
Further discussion, could you,
Yeah, it's open for discussion.
yeah. Could you go over those again, Mr. Norton?
Yeah, instead of modifying policy 603 and 607, the easy thing was to just do the on-call pay policy on the weekend, which we put inclement weather, where we can reference an inclement weather issue.
Okay.
So if there's inclement weather, there's an emergency declared, and the president and the administrator declares it's an inclement weather day, then the guys who work, they'll get 2.5 times
Right.
Okay.
that pay for the times they work.
So y'all gonna declare it on time, right? I don't want y'all to be 2 days late.
Well, we weren't 2 days late this time. We followed the policy this time. This will let us make that declaration as soon as the state does the declaration, so.
When we pay the workers, we get better result. We do.
All right, roll call vote. Any other discussion? Okay.
Before, that does include the supervisor and assistant supervisor as well?
All your non-exempt employees, anyone who's on salary, they don't qualify.
Yeah, 'cause they get
Right.
paid anyway.
That's running muck with labor laws. Jennifer knows that pretty well.
Yeah, the overtime applies to non-exempt employees. So depending on their job duty and their titles
They gotta leave home
and
too.
responsibilities, they're exempt.
Out of our hands.
All right.
Any other
They gotta
questions?
leave home too, man. Be the wires and
They didn't have to sign up for the job either.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and you
They
buy 'em a box of
already
chicken.
get
yeah,
paid
we'll
anyway.
take care of
Yeah,
them.
we'll buy 'em a box of chicken.
Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Ah,
All right.
Motion passes. Road items?
Road item. Authorize the E911 of Truly Blessed Private Drive located in the south side of Ranchette Road, approximately 310 feet west of Davis Road.
Motion?
so move.
Second.
Okay, Ms. Burrell, Mr. Latham. Discussion?
Yeah.
Roll call vote?
All right.
Ah,
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Item 16, authorize the name change of CSJ Street to CSJ Business Park Drive.
So moved.
And Mr.
Sec-
Justice,
Second.
second by Mr. Ross. Discussion? Roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
My turn.
It was your turn, Mr. Fuller. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 ah,
All right.
Motion passes. Solid waste items?
Authorize eliminating the fuel surcharge currently applied at the Monday landfill.
So move.
yeah,
Mr. Fuller, second by Ms. Burrell. Discussion?
How does that hit us with diesel doing what it's been doing here the last 2 weeks?
Well, I mean, we have a contract with them, but there are some escalation clauses in our contracts. It was what I voiced before, when you have a volatile market, that's why I recommended us not eliminate it completely, just go to 3%. Honestly, we can come back next month and y'all can re-implement it if we needed to, but right now,
Difficult to do.
yeah, it's not difficult to do.
In my industry, it's 3%. That's a general rule of thumb.
You gotta be competitive with other landfills, so if you come back with 3%,
Mr. Johnson,
you're higher than everybody else.
exactly.
are you speaking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm serious. You can come to the podium, please, to respond to that. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So your question is yes, on the 3%, but you have to be competitive with the other landfills. So if they're not charging 3% and you're charging, well, their base model is what they use, then they'll just take their garbage up there and we'll lose the volume.
To me, a lot of it comes down to location, okay?
Because I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah. They're not gonna drive a whole lot further to go to, but we're not gonna get the ones when there's someone else closer either. Trucking is quite a bit of money.
Well, we are set up to get them in and out quicker. That's why we do so much business now.
Mm-hmm.
We offer what other landfills don't offer. So, yeah,
What-
it's another 10-minute drive, but when they come here, get in and out 5 minutes, they go up there instead of an hour,
I agree with you.
then they lose money.
That's
What
a
if we
truck hour.
cut the surcharge 50% to 1.5% instead of 3%? What would that
It
do?
was 6%, and the recommendation
Oh,
was
it
to
was
bring it to
6.
3, but
Okay.
y'all alternate motion to get rid of it at the last meeting, so.
Well, I'm saying because I know I got friends, I know people in the business, and I'm telling y'all, right now as we speak, those other landfills getting your business. I know a company that's coming all the way out of Washington, Texas, taking it all the way to Sabine because of our charges. I be talking to them. I know I got friends in the business, so I'm knowing what's happening. It's pretty much you get what you pay for. You got people will drive from Mansfield to Shreveport just because. It's the principle of the thing. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you, Josh. You right. We got to be competitive because our landfill going down. We better be doing what we can do to pick it up because these people not playing. Sabine, Webster, Sabine, they smiling. They want you to keep it just like you got it.
We've already got an advantage because they don't have to sit and wait. So if we cut our surcharge by 50% to the 3%, we can check it in 3 months in June, see how it goes. If it's not going well, we can eliminate it, or we can leave it like it is.
Right, because private industries, where I come from, they use a base model. What they go off of. That's how they make their money. So if they use their model and it shows this, and they, you know, they put their 3%, 0.5% in there versus over here, then that's what they use, so they keep making money.
Exactly. Didn't y'all, you better.
Any other questions, discussion, questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
No.
Aye.
No.
No.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amend the solid waste budget in the amount of $58,000 and authorize the president to execute contract with Smash Your Trash for the 2026 budget year.
Motion?
I make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Holmes, second by Mr. Latham.
Here's one question, Mr. Baker.
Discussion, question.
To ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
With the Smash Your Trash, we gonna do this for the remainder of the year, right? And
Yes,
see how
ma'am.
it go? And
Yes,
if it's-
ma'am.
See how much money it's gonna save us?
At three sites. We're
Okay.
gonna try it at 3 sites and see if we actually save money.
Yeah, okay,
If we
got
don't
it.
save money, we won't do it no more.
Okay, that's what I wanna know. Aye.
Roll call, any other discussion? Roll call vote, Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. A motion to adjourn.
So move.
Mr. Jones, second by
That's it, ain't it?
Mr. Raines. We are adjourned.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
God.
God.
That's all I want to know about Mr. Baker. Okay. With me.
All the stuff, so I can look at.